What's going on, guys? King St. Flair here. So many of you guys been hearing that the end of times is nearby, or the end of times is actually here. And not only have you guys been hearing this a lot, you guys been feeling this a lot more in your core, in your spirit, and it's not for no reason. All right, I'll tell you that right now. It's not for no reason. So with what I'm about to tell you guys, I don't want you guys to only listen to this. I want you guys to feel this. All right. So with that being said, let's tap in. So there's this group of 3 individuals, Don Elkins, James McCarthy, and Carla Rucker, who formed LL Research Group. And now these individuals, they specialize in sharing information of a philosophical and metaphysical nature simply for the evolution of all mankind. And there's a specific piece of work that they published in 1984 called Law of One. So with this book, it's basically a recording, it's basically a transcript of 26 sessions that they did where they channeled a higher dimensional being called Ra. And Ra gave mind-blowing information on, 1, how society works, 2, how we work as individuals, how our mind works, and how we can take steps towards spiritual evolution. And most importantly, what I wanted to talk about today is what Ra mentioned about the current times that are going on right now. So before we hop into what Ra says, what he's going to be talking about is in regards to what scientists predicted would happen in 2000, which is a polar shift. And a lot of you guys can realize that there is a polar shift going on right now. And so much people have been waking up during this time. And the reason why, we've been on quarantine for over 5 months now, right? There's been people who stay inside that box and listen to all the things that are going on around them and become fearful of those things. And then on the other end of it, there's people who are waking up and stepping outside that box and realizing that their whole life has been a lie, or their whole life has been based on somebody else's dream but their own, right? A lot of people's vision has been clogged up and blurry because all the smoke that's been blown in front of their face. But once you realize that it's so simple to step outside that cloud of smoke and realize that you don't have to be in that cloud of smoke anymore, and now you can finally see clear. That's what people have been doing. That's what a lot of people have been doing. But on the other end of it, there's still a lot of people who are still stuck in that cycle, who are still stuck in that smoke. But this polar shift that's happening right now has been causing a lot of people to wake up. All right. So Ra said, there's a season upon your planet which shall be highly traumatic within your physical illusion. The physical reasons for this are varied. Your scientists will spend a great deal of time while they can in attempting to catalog and describe each of the conditions which will produce disaster on this physical plane of your planet. That which your scientists speak of is quite so, and will be part of the program which has been predicted by all of those holy works which you have upon the face of the earth. It's not either permissible or possible for us to tell you precisely what events will occur or when they will occur, due to the fact that the vibration within the mind and heart of the people upon your planet is determining and will determine the precise events. So basically meaning, like, we need to wake up. I'm already woken up. Alright? But there's a lot of you who are watching this who haven't woke up yet. And there's a lot of your friends who haven't woke up yet. So keep that in mind. There is within the planet Earth a great deal of karma which must be adjusted as the cycle changes, and these things will manifest. Precisely when and how we cannot say, nor would we wish to, my friends. For the rain and the wind and fire will destroy only those things which are in what you call the third density of vibration. All right, so let's pause right there real quick, right? Let's go to the Bible and pull up Revelations 8, chapter 8, verse 7. It says, the first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down on the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. So now, if you want to take it to what's happened in the beginning of the year, right? Australia was burning, and Australia is still burning, bro. It's still burning. Over 46 million acres of land was burnt across Australia. And now, just to give you a visual of that, right? Just to give you a visual, I live in New York. So for the people who live in New York, imagine Philadelphia, Scranton, Springfield, Albany, the whole entire New York burning, bro. Burning. Shit is crazy. And what's even crazier is that 3 billion animals were affected by these fires. Right here, right? It says 3 billion animals were killed or displaced by Australia's devastating bushfire season of 2019 and 2020. According to scientists who have revealed for the first time the scale of the impact on the country's native wildlife. We have learned that an estimated 143 million mammals, 180 million birds, 51 million frogs, and a staggering 2.5 billion reptiles were affected by the fires that burnt across the continent. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is really crazy. And now, fast forward a little. A couple months back, we got hit with the tropical storm that knocked out almost the entire power on the whole East Coast. Niggas were out of power for days, for at least, 2-3 days? Out of power, no power because of this storm, right? Fast forward to now, right? Right now, and we've known about this for a while, but this shit is still happening and it's still getting worse. California right now is burning, bro. Burning. Since the beginning of the year, wildfires have now burnt over 3.1 million acres in California. There have been 12 fatalities and over 3,900 structures destroyed. And as you're listening and watching this video right now, those numbers were based off of September 10th, 2020. September 10th, right? If you're watching this 2 days from now, 3 days from now, 4 days from now, these numbers have increased and they're going to keep increasing each and every single day, right? This shit is crazy and you cannot make this shit up. You just have to connect the dots and you'll realize what the fuck is going on right now, right? There's a satellite image of California burning right now, right? That shit is crazy. From Portland to Eugene, Oregon, Sacramento, Fresno, this whole California is burning, bro. That shit is crazy. And it says, this could be the greatest loss of human life and property due to wildfire in our state's history, according to and this is what Governor Kate Brown of Oregon said on Wednesday, right? And this shit is crazy, bro. But when you think about it, right now, Mother Earth is destroying the old Earth and bringing in the new Earth. So with that being said, let's tap back into the reading. You may value those things because you cannot imagine what a fourth density existence will be like. We suggest to you that you spend no time concerning yourselves with the effort of maintaining your third density existence after the vibrational change to fourth density has been completed. It is extremely possible that damage will occur to those things which you identify with yourself in the third density. If we may speak plainly, you will observe the valley of the shadow of death. These very words, my friends, have been spoken to you before, and yet you cling to that physical body and those physical surroundings as though your spirit were attached quite permanently to them. What is the metaphysical meaning of this suggested physical trauma of our planet? Confederation suggests that the planet itself is moving into a new vibration, a new portion of space and time, which many have called the New Age, but into which we shall not be able to enter unless we have indeed learned the lessons of love, which it has been our choice to learn or not to learn for many incarnations. Therefore, the Confederation suggests that it is very important to choose to follow the positive path or not to follow it. To sum this all up, you guys have to make the decision today. Before you click off this video, you have to make a decision to truly live your life following the path of love And the way you go about that is by first loving yourself. All right, because if you want to spread positivity, if you want to spread love and vibrate love, you have to be love within. You have to start loving yourself. You have to start taking care of yourself. All right, put yourself first and take care of who you are. Fill up your cup so that you can overflow abundantly into everybody else's cup who is half full. All right, that's the only way you can change anyone, is by taking care of yourself. Start loving yourself. Start actually taking time to be with yourself and get to know yourself, because doing that is going to allow you to vibrate higher. It's going to allow you to be a happier person, knowing that you understand who you are as a spiritual being. This is going to allow you to raise your vibrations. And as you raise your vibrations and your light is becoming brighter and brighter, the people around you who are still in the dark, they're going to see that your light is shining bright enough to show them the true path to light, to their true self, to their true being. All right. So with that being said, if you guys found any value at any point throughout this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on that post notifications, and make sure you share this with someone who you think would also find value as well. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video.